All right. Anybody need a light cover? Well, hey, y'all, welcome back to Doug's Cars. Another exciting time for me inside my Range Rover. So I know Range Rover content's been a little lacking recently. I've been waiting on parts. If you've watched any of my off-road videos, you know that we ended up doing a lot of rock crawling in my power steering lines, which were original blue. And I ordered a kit that actually had most of the lines, but it was missing one line. So I had to order that line from another supplier. That was back ordered. I guess they shipped them in from the UK, I'm not sure. And well, anyway, I finally got it. I got them installed last week, actually, and now it's leaking from the pump. So today's video is going to be me taking this to the shop, to Sportscar workshops, where you've seen many, many videos and where these vehicles originated at, basically, and see if they can't get it done. They're not going to be working on it today, but this vehicle has not been running great. And so honestly, the video is going to be, can I make it to the shop? It's a little after 3. I want to do this while it was daylight and before rush hour, because there's one busy road that kind of links where I live and where their shop is. Now, I did get a new camera, this GoPro 8, so I had an issue in my last video, if you saw that, where my video didn't work from my forward-facing camera. I've since figured that problem out. I'm going to be re-releasing that video, but I'm going to be using this new camera as my forward-facing camera. I'll be mounting it here on the windshield in a second. But first, I've had the battery on the tender for a while, and let's see if she's going to start up. Fingers crossed. I might have to use the jump box. Haven't been driving this much, obviously, because the power steering, at all, really. Wow. I did not expect that. Started. Okay, well, jump box is here because I might be needing that. It's coming with me. Because if the last time I drove this around the block, it stalled. I didn't have the jump box with me. I had to go back home and get the jump box, go back to the car. So anyway, jump box is with me. I need to close the hood. So stay tuned. We'll see how far we get. All right. Anybody need a light cover? I swear, that thing's fallen down so many times, and it's a new one. The old one was just rotten. Okay, this is the first time I've really driven this vehicle in over a month, and I don't know if it's going to be too happy about that or not. I think I'm going to go around the block first and make sure it doesn't just stall out on me. Not entirely certain what was causing that issue, but well, actually, the steering is a little bit better. That's hilarious. I did not expect that. Let's go out this way. See what happens when she's in drive. This is the first time this vehicle's driven around the block or anything in quite a while. There's the steering not working properly. And you get to be along for the ride. Aren't you lucky? Let's see. Third. Got the lights on, keep charging the battery. This little thing that tells me what, okay. Putting out 13.5 with the lights on, so the alternator is doing some work. Maybe not enough, but it is doing some work, which is good. And well, I haven't driven this in quite a while. Seems happy enough, I guess. I don't know. My concern is this busy road. It really is. I just don't know if this vehicle's gonna keep running. Oh boy. Got to make a left turn across oncoming traffic up here, and there's road work. It's a 4-lane road that may only be 2 lanes at the moment. Thankfully, very few people make this left turn, and I'm hoping that there won't be anybody coming up behind me. And I'm hoping it's actually that it's 4 lanes, quite frankly. Oh good, there's a car coming behind me. That's just what you want to. Well, I've decided to go ahead and make a right, because there's absolutely no way I'm ever going to make a left out of here. And the car is just not, I mean, this is not something that I am going to turn out in front of traffic in, ever. I don't have that kind of, I just don't expect that this car is going to do that properly. So, we're going this way, and I'm going to have to make a U-turn. Or something. not sure what I'm going to do. Really, honestly, was not looking forward to this drive at all. So be glad you. Oh, yep, and it's starting to cut out. Great. And I'm turning in here. Wow, came back okay. Whew. I don't really want to restart this because I'm afraid I'm going to need the jump box to restart it. And quite frankly, I really didn't want to go out at this light because if it dies at the intersection, I may not be able to get it restarted. Yeah, see there, it died. Okay, good. I don't know how many more of those I can do. That's the problem. I really don't know how many more of those I can do. And I really was not looking forward to coming out here at the light. Maybe if I put it in neutral until it's time to go. I basically just don't want to stall on a one-lane traffic-y road. I think you can all appreciate why that would be very annoying to other people as well as to myself. I just gotta remember it's in neutral when the light finally changes and we start moving. So it must be some kind of transmission issue because it's idling fine in neutral or in park. When I did run it last time, it was in my driveway and I had it in park. I had like the lights and stuff on. Turn those off. I was trying to recharge the battery by having as much stuff on as possible. But in drive, it seems to be more likely to stall, which is unfortunate, unless you're on the gas. So I don't know what's up with that. You know, we'll see. I don't have that long of a drive to get there, but every minute that I'm sitting in here is freaking me out more and more. Like, is it gonna make it? 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 And when you're following people who are going really, really slowly, and you just want to go, come on, go, please move, please move. Plus, it's much easier when you're already moving to turn. Hit the brakes because, of course, the power steering issue. Now I'm on the one-lane road that's the right side is blocked off. Which I guess if it dies, I can pull in over there and hope for the best. But everybody's just riding the brakes, and that's just the last thing you want to have to see people do, riding the brake. Oh, they're stopping. Please don't stop. Come on. Don't you understand that this will stall if I stop? Can't you just focus on me? I'm the only person who's important right now because I'm driving a 25-year-old Range Rover that should not be riding on the road right now because, of course, it was in a field for 15 years. You folks have no idea how like on edge and anxious I am right now because every time that guy in front of me hits his brakes, I wonder if this is going to stall out. And I have nowhere to go. This is a one-lane road. I have to duck in between some cones over to the construction zone, I guess, if these folks decide to stop. And I'm just really not looking forward to that. Because then I also, once I restart it, because I know it will eventually restart, I then have to pull back out into traffic, which is ever increasing as it now approaches 4 o'clock, and get this thing moving into traffic when it's not exactly fast to begin with, and it's not exactly happy. Come on, please stay running. You're going to go get fixed. Don't you want to get fixed? Please stay running so you can go get fixed. Okay, well, one good thing that's about to happen is the construction zone is ending and I can drive in the right lane, which is slightly better. Gives me a little... Camera keeps turning off because it gets too hot. I don't understand why. It's only 60 degrees out. So I'm still sitting at this light. Okay, just turned. I'm gonna put it back in drive and hope. Yeah, okay, good, good, good. Now, in another couple of blocks, it goes back down to one lane in each direction. And it's kind of a bottleneck there, and for like a mile, everybody's just gonna have to kind of deal with me. So, hopefully, everything will be okay for I'm legitimately on edge, hoping that it makes it. Like, oh good, another light changed, or another intersection I get to sit at where the vehicle may not make it through the intersection. Great. Okay, back in neutral. Wow. This is so nerve-wracking, folks. So nerve-wracking. It really, really is. All right, well, they got their turn lane arrow on the other side of the road, so we're going to be able to go here in just a second. So, let's see, here's drive. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're moving. There's a gas station I can pull into if necessary. All right, that's not necessary yet. Passing O'Toole's, where this evening might end up after we do some repair work. Now I've got the fun of needing to get into the other lane. And hoping this person will let me over, but they don't really have a choice because I'm a lot bigger than they are. Now I'm back onto the 2-lane section. Now it's fairly wide here, so if something happens, I should be able to duck over the side of the road. But my hazard lights only sometimes work on all 4 lights, and usually on just 2, which is not helpful, because then it just looks like you're signaling left. But yeah, now everybody's just, oh boy. I really don't like having to slow down. Oh good, cyclists. That's really not helpful. Oh boy. Come on people, don't hit the brakes. You're just making it much, much more difficult for me to be able to even try to enjoy getting this truck to where it needs to go. Oh boy. Okay, cyclists are turning off, good. That was always a concern in case this thing died, that there would be cyclists on the right. I love how people are just poodling along at like 20 miles an hour. I'd like to just get there and get this over with and not make this a 45-minute long video. And oh boy, joy of joys, another light coming up, and of course it's red. The good news is, once I'm through this light, I basically go up a little hill and onto another road, which is nowhere near as well traveled. Shift it into drive. Let's see if we can make it through this light. This is the last kind of bottleneck, really, is this little area here. For one thing, there's this big concrete divide here, so if we stall right here at the intersection, please don't stop. That's a problem, because then no one can get around me. All right, I'm breathing a bit easier because I go down this hill here and then up another hill, and then yes, there is another traffic light there, and right now traffic lights are not my friends. But I'm going off of this main road onto a smaller side street. Nobody ever seems to like to maintain speed up this hill, which has been a pet peeve of mine for years. I used to drive this way to work. But I'm going up to another side street that's way more of a side street, and if something happens, I can pull off and there won't be 3,000 cars behind me. There is, of course, a car behind me, because if I wasn't driving this car, there would be no one behind me. But because I'm driving this car, obviously there's someone right behind me. I've never understood why people tailgated me in this. It's obviously really, really loud and old and has antique tags and chugs along, and why on earth anybody would tailgate this vehicle is well beyond my comprehension. This is a car that I would stay as far away from as possible if I was driving, because you never know what's going to happen in the 30-ish year old Range Rover. Like, you just don't know. It could explode on the side of the road. All right, gotta make a right here. Let's see. On the gas and the turn to keep the engine running. Good. Whew. All right, almost there. We are very close. This should be the last traffic light. And it turned green, which is nice. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Roll back in the intersection, but it's turning. I'm on the gas, turning. All right, made that. Now basically I'm on the same street as the back of the shop now. I'm almost there. This has been a harrowing experience, that's for sure. Thanks for putting up with this. We're almost there. Like, I could probably get the guys from the shop and we could push it there. I wouldn't be calling AAA. And with every 10 feet, I'm getting that much closer. I don't want to push this there. Oh my gosh, this thing weighs so much, I would not want to push this there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to use the old Sniglet from HBO and not necessarily the news, and be an SO. There's no way I could make this turn up here. But what I can do is cut through the gas station and bring it in that way. I kind of have to, because I can't make that turn up there with the power steering issue. All right, bring it into the shop. I'm sure they're gonna love to see this come in. Well, turning into the shop. All right, we made it to the shop. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I don't see anybody running out in panic. I'm gonna put this back here for now. Oh boy. That was not fun, but thanks so much for watching. I will be back with future Range Rover updates as soon as I possibly can. I just wanted to get this here today and give you the opportunity to have a little update and know that I made it to the shop. And once again, thanks so much for watching. I'm so close to my goal of 1,000 followers on YouTube, and I appreciate all of the new followers. Please watch all of my Range Rover content and all of the other stuff I want to bring to you. I've been really enjoying making this channel what it is, and I really love the comments and having everybody follow me. So thanks so much for watching Doug's Cars.